Hey friends, welcome to A Little of It All. My name is Taylor. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I'm so glad that you're here. If this is your first time stopping by, I would love it if you stayed a while. Be sure to subscribe and check out that description box. It's just going to tell you a little bit more about what we have going on over here. We're all about zero-based budgeting and cash stuffing, but I do love a little of it all. My friends, hey, happy Monday. How are you guys? How was your weekend? Did you guys do anything fun? Let me know in the comments below how life is treating you this week. We are cash stuffing June's first paycheck. This is my paycheck. This is a total of $2,681 that we're going to be cash stuffing into our wallets, sinking funds, bills, all that jazz. But before we get started, I do have a bit of Happy Mail that I want to open with you guys. I have already opened it just because of the situation. It was a little weird. Let me explain. So I went and did my post office drop a couple of days ago, and the guy there, we have, just kind of gotten to know each other. When you drop stuff off at the post office so much, you kind of get to know everyone. And so he said, I have a letter for you, but it's weird. I was like, okay, that's odd. And so I was like, what do you mean? And so he showed it to me. And so it is addressed to me, to my P.O. box. So it's a little of it all, my P.O. box information. But the return address also is my P.O. box information. And of course I can see that it has come from Texas. And so I was like, okay. I said, well, I'm going to take it. So I took it and I opened it, and I'm going to try not to boo-hoo like I did on Instagram when I was talking about it on Instagram a couple of days ago. But it says, hope God puts joy in your day, just like the joy he gives having you in my life. Happy birthday, a faithful viewer. And then this is the part that got me like, this already enough was just means so much. But it says, Taylor, after watching your last video, I saw you had $75 left to fill your important dates box birthday envelopes. Oh, here I go again. I heard God asking me to send you the remaining. Why? Because he loves you very much. Have a great birthday. And then in the bottom there's a Bible verse. It says, now the God of hope fills you with all joy. And that's Romans 15:13. And there was a gift inside that was insanely generous and so humbling. And I just in case that person doesn't have Instagram and didn't see, I just want to take a moment to thank this person. I don't know who you are. It's completely anonymous. But this helped me more than you know, more than I can express. Just a quick little, and then I'm going to move on. May's a super hard month. For those of you that have seen Scott and I's Q&A that we did a long time ago, we just kind of briefly touched on our struggles with having a baby and trying to conceive. And so May is super hard. And then this past Sunday we had a very good church service, but it was hard to hear, and it was about like I'm sorry, y'all. It was about a God, like asking God again. Like if you've asked him for something 100 times and it hasn't happened, like ask him 101. Like that might be the one, that might be the time. And about like how his delay is not denial. And so this, like, God uses you guys as a reminder to me that like he is still here. He hears me, he knows my struggles, that he hasn't left, he hasn't abandoned me. And I know that just through other ways and other avenues that that I see him in my life. But it's just like this one area, it's just kind of like, oh, but this was just a way of reminding me that and just like the timing that it came to was just, it was very poignant that he's here and that he knows. And like at the end of the day, even if we never have a baby, we know adoption is an option. And also like just Scott and I, like we have the most beautiful marriage, and like it would be the best to just spend my rest of my life with him. So like even if that doesn't happen, like he is still good, and he has blessed me more than I could ever have asked for and that I deserve. But I just want you to know, sweet friend, thank you. Thank you. You have impacted me, and all of you have impacted me. I don't just say that, like I know I say it all the time, but like you guys have impacted me and changed my life and encouraged me and changed my life daily more than I can ever express. And so just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know you don't have to. It is a privilege and an honor that you're here with me on this crazy journey, and that that you choose to spend your time with me. So, sweet friend, thank you. It has meant more to me than I will ever be able to express. It has encouraged me more than I will that you can know. Like, it has totally lifted my spirits, and I just thank you, and I adore each and every one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get on to the cash stuffing. Thank you for bearing with me through that. We're going to be starting with my wallet today. I tried to not get so emotional, which I'll say that I did better than I did on Instagram, but I mean, who wouldn't when something like that happens? It was just so humbling and so encouraging. So let's do the cash stuffing. It is Monday. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Grocery for me is getting a 20. This is just for small little grocery runs during the week. Gas has some rollover. That's exciting. It has a 10 in rollover, so I'll grab a 50. I am definitely going to need that as I am traveling this week. Household has none, but it gets a 10. We played with our numbers a little bit on this budget because we needed to put some money on our credit card from taking Scott's parents out for late Mother's Day, early Father's Day, and then paying off the last little bit of his shots that we had. So we put $200 on the credit card, so that's why a household is not getting as much as it did this time last month. My spending, though, is getting a 20, and I'm going to have a little bit racked up here. 20, 40, 60, 80. That is nice. That way, if I see something while I'm on the coast, I can snag it. That will be awesome. Okay, eating out is getting a 5. I just had lunch with one of my friends, and oh my gosh, like, there's just so, I'm just praying for all of you guys. Just please know that I'm praying for each and every one of you. There's just a lot of heartache happening right now, and she was talking to me about some stuff that she has going on. Going out is getting a 5, and it has 5, 10, and 15. I'm definitely not going to share her business, but it's something similar to what Scott and I have gone through before. And oh my gosh, I'm just so sorry for everyone that's experiencing hardships and heartaches right now. All right, drinks is getting a 5, and we will have 5, 10, 11. We do have my coffee bar set up. I do have that video edited and ready to go. I think I've got it planned for coming out this Thursday. I'm super excited about it. It was just a video of me setting everything up and getting it ready. Thank you guys that wanted to see that. Know that it is coming, and I have just been enjoying just my fancy at-home coffee drinks. So my toiletries is getting a... Oh my goodness. I've got so much in toiletries. I did not know I had this. So I have 50, 70, 90 in toiletries. I've got to get a haircut, so that is good that I've got that. I did not end up getting one before I went down, but that's okay. And then my miscellaneous has a 5 that's going in the back. And then my wallet is stuffed up and ready to go for my week away from home. Let me grab my coins out of my coin pouch. As you can see, we have been quite spendy. That's kind of how I can tell whether or not we've been spendy or not. And I have an abundance of coins going in today. Okay, Scott's Groceries is getting a 20. This is just his binder. He pulls it and pops it in his wallet when he needs it. His gas is a 50. Excellent. And oh, he's got some rollover in household. That is nice because we didn't stuff as much this time, so that will be great. I could have just left that 10. It's okay. I do it every time. Household gets a 10. His spending gets a 20. But yes, I have just been loving trying all of like the new flavors and drinks and stuff. Eating out is getting a 10. I did today a homemade iced caramel macchiato, which is like my favorite. I love to do one of those. Drinks gets a 5. I love to get one of those when I go out places. So it was fun to try it at home, and I did it, and it was really awesome. All right, toiletries gets a 10. And he will have 20 in toiletries now. And his miscellaneous gets a 5. And he is stuffed up and ready for his week of just being a bachelor again. My friends, in my description box, you're going to find links to all of my favorite rewards apps that I use to get points for Amazon gift cards for Christmas at the end of the year. Then I've got all of my supplies listed that I use on my Amazon storefront. If it's from Amazon, if I bought it from an Etsy shop, all that's listed down below. I've got my Amazon storefront listed, like I said. I also have my Etsy shop. Now I am like taking a physical item break right now with my Etsy shop just because I'm out of town. However, on June 17th, mark your calendars. That is our June Etsy launch. All physical items will be reactivated, as well as all of the new stuff that I've got prepared for June. And it is, I just got started creating and I couldn't stop. It is insane. I took some pictures and videos this week, and I'm hopefully going to be doing like little teasers and stuff if I can find some time on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and that you are ready for June 17th, because I'm so excited about everything that's coming. It is time for our sinking funds. We're stuffing most of them today. It's just a little bit of a smaller amounts because we put that money on our credit card, but grocery never changes. Well, I mean, it changes if we do a budget adjustment, but it's been getting 160, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, and it is empty. Scott found a whole bunch of new like keto recipes that he wanted to try this past week, so we pulled grocery and he has been loving those. Household is getting its 30, 20, and 30, and then this 10 in rollover. So in household, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Excited to see household getting stuffed back up. That is great. We need to get, this is the type of thing that I don't know where it comes from, and like, should I just make a gardening envelope? But we have tomato plants this year, and we need to get another little tomato stake situation, and I'm like, where does that come from? So I've just been pulling things like that from household. That's what makes most sense to me. Pups is getting a 20, and Pups has 200 in high yield, and then 20, 40, 60, 83, and then 20, 40. So 340, and that is good because not only does Samson have his rabies shot due soon, Dorothy Jane also does, our old lady, and so I didn't realize that was going to be happening, so I'm glad I've got some money in there. All right, puppy food is getting 30, and we are starting fresh there. Prescriptions is getting a 10. And then prescriptions has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. I've debated on whether or not I wanted to say anything to you guys, but, and I promise I'm not trying to be preachy or push anything on you guys, but I do believe in the power of prayer, and so I just wanted to give you guys just like a little update. We've got some ones. That is awesome. So this will go in our dollar bag. So, like, do you ever get the feeling that, like, you may be, like, trying to get pushed out of a situation or out of a job or anything like that? Scott has kind of had that recently at his place of employment. Over-the-counter meds has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. He was like, they may be doing another round of layoffs for the company. Chiropractor's getting skipped, and it may be my department next. Just kind of the vibes that he's been getting from everything. Us is getting a 10, and we have 10, 20, 30, 5. And so if you have been here a while, you know that we have been through this same situation before. He's not laid off yet, and we don't even know if it's going to happen. So I just wanted to say, like, if you are, you know, the praying type and you do believe in the power of prayer, if you guys would not mind praying with me. Eating out is getting a 10, and we'll have 20. That it doesn't happen, or if it does happen, that God will have something lined up immediately for him. That is what Scott needs, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, like all of the things. Going out is getting a 10, and we will have 20 in going out. Just because it is a scary time, you know, and if you've ever been through anything like this before, you guys know, like, it's scary. And so, if you wouldn't mind praying with me and like sending good vibes and all that jazz, I would super appreciate it. Sam's is getting a 5. I fully believe that everything is going to be okay. Sam's has 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 205, 10, 15. So 215 in Sam's. Even if the worst does happen, I'm not stressed about it like I thought I was going to be when he very first talked about it. Like, of course, I'm super duper stressed. But, you know, if we have to do, hunting is getting a 5. The unthinkable and like pull everything and start over, like, I do feel like we would be okay. I'm just praying that doesn't happen. Hunting is at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. All right. But yes, so if you guys wouldn't mind praying with me, I would super duper appreciate it. I just love you guys so much, and I'm just so thankful for your friendship, and that you guys are people that I can confide in and count on. And I'm very thankful and grateful. I'm just very much in a season of thankfulness right now. Birthday got a 5 and has 10, and I have been super chatty this video. I'm going to try to speed this up because I know you guys have things to do. All right, car maintenance is getting a 10, and we have 25 in car maintenance. And medical is getting a 5. And in medical, we will have $20, 10, 15, and 20. And then let's see where we're at with our gas rollover. I'm so thankful we've had this gas rollover. We are popping a 10 in, so we have $50, $60, $65, and $70 in gas rollover. Perfect. Let's put these ones in our denomination challenge bag. Popping these ones right in here. We will count this at the end of October and see how much we saved for Christmas this year. Our one annual that we are stuffing right now is Body, and Body is getting a 10. Okie doke. So in Body we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 112 in Body, and that is perfect. I'm going to save around 200 for this, so we are well on our way for that November payment. And it is time for savings challenges. I just love savings challenges so much. Taylor is empty. I did pull the Taylor envelope. It's like I can't let any money get like saved up in Taylor. But my friends and I, we went out for like a little birthday celebration. For me, it is getting 8, and Taylor envelope has 8. And so I pulled money just to have, just in case we went shopping here or there. And we did, and so I'm glad I had that money. So starting fresh and new there. Christmas, you guys, I did it. I was able to make it work in the budget. It is tight, of course, but Christmas is getting its 50. I did it in 20, 40, and 50, and we will be pulling a new challenge for Christmas this week. So excited about that. So Christmas has 100 and 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. $287. Yay! That is fantastic. Okay, extra payment is getting 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So 120, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So 151, an extra payment on some type of bill. Refinance got a 5. Oh, I remember it was a lot of 5s this time. So popping that in here. So refinance has 120, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, and 4. So 174 to refinance our home loan in many years, but we will be prepared. Okay, month ahead got a 5. So what we have in the month ahead binder, I think it's like 117 plus 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So $35 added to that. Vacation gets 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, $81 in vacation. All right, house projects gets 2. 1 and 2. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10, 15, 16, 17. 117 in house projects. Ink, computer ink, it gets 3. 1, 2, and 3. We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. A perfect 70 in computer ink. And then emergency fund gets a 5. So we have $1,000 saved in our high yield, and then we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So $1,039, and it is time to scratch and pick our next savings challenge. Okay, my friends, here's what we've got for next time. Taylor is finishing up with a 7, and then we will pick a new challenge for Taylor next time. For Christmas, we picked a challenge from the Queen Spooky Budgets herself. We're going to make each icon $10 if we can swing it. So Christmas, we're starting this one, and it will be $10. Spooky Berry is for extra payment, and it's getting 7. Refinance is our spring savings challenge, and it's getting 5. We also finished up this savings challenge from Spooky Budgets. This is month ahead. We scratched 19, so we'll give it a 10. Vacation, we scratched a 6. House projects, we scratched a 9. And then ink, we scratched 2. And then last but not least, emergency, we scratched 7. So that's what we've got going on for next time. Let's go ahead and stuff our important dates box. We are focusing on our anniversary right now. So our anniversary is in October. We are stuffing $15 today. So let me find a 15, 10, and a 5. And that does it for our real cash. We will be doing our bills and prop money next. Just popping this right in here. Perfect. Okay, let's get our bills stuffed. Last but definitely most important, like we said, our bills, we're starting with our tithe. We pay $2.70 twice a month, so this is the beginning of our tithe, $2.50 and $2.70. Perfect. Now, our mortgage, for the first part of our mortgage, we budget out $925. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this money just stays in our account. All of this prop money represents money that is in our account that is there for auto-drafted bills. Now, ideally, you would be 1 month ahead. We are not, though. We are working on it. So the first part of our mortgage is taken care of. Electricity, we budget out $200. So that's why we are stuffing this with prop money and not real money. I hope to be 1 month ahead soon. However, you know, we're just going to roll with what we can do. Water gets a 50. I just still like to be transparent with you guys about what bills we do pay and how much we're paying for them. Gas, we do 20, 30, and 5. Perfect. Okay, trash is 15. MPE, this is my Mississippi Teachers Insurance, is 11. For internet, we pay $85, so 50, 70, 80, and 5. Canva is 13, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Fantastic. Our storage unit, we only have one storage unit now, and it is 55. Our puppy pills is $122. That's how much we pay each month for our pups. They're like flea, tick, heartworm, joint pill. And then flipping all the way over to the back, we did $200 to our credit card. And my friends, that is it. That is the first part of June taken care of. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I know I was long-winded. I appreciate your time so much. You guys are just the most wonderful things ever. I'm so thankful that you're here. You guys are awesome. Don't give up doing great things, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.